Hey everyone, Paul Gale here, and welcome to PGN Live. It is October 13th, 2025, and yes, as you saw in the description above, we are celebrating 6,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is something super cool that I'm really happy to see happen that just happened over the weekend. I waited till today to make it official because sometimes you'll reach a new number and it'll go down a couple. You hit 5,000 and then it goes down to like 49.97. A few people just dropped and then back to 5,000 too. Well, this time no drop. It hit 6,000. It went 6,005, 10. I think we're at like 6,020 now. But it's like, yeah, this is legit. We're here. We're alive. And we're going to do it. I see several of you are already up and at it. Big thank you for being here. I'm going to get my pop out chat ready to roll. And we're going to talk some gaming today. I'm excited. Feels like it's been a while. Feels like it's been a long weekend or something. But welcome. Welcome, everybody. Okay, let's see. Who is already here? Hang on, taking me a second. I'm excited. Robbie Rains says hi. Robbie Rains with the 6,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's really cool. We hit 5,000 end of June, and then July 2nd we had that 5,000 celebration stream, which was a lot of fun. And here we are, 3.5 months later. We did it. We totally did it. We were on path, on trajectory to hitting 6,000 around December 4th, believe it or not. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond's release date. And then, we smashed that, dude. We did it October 13th. Just the path of this channel, all of you commenting, liking, sharing these streams, all help building it up. The shorts from the Pokemon ones, Donkey Kong's, Ruffy and the Riverside, the Hyrule Warriors ones, the Game and History ones. Everything's been adding up. Still random fun things like skateboarding last night, showing off the Pokemon skateboard that I finally decided to ride with, It's been cool. Brian C., howdy. Aaron Cedillo, hi. The Cringe Prophet, hello, PGN and chat, hello there. Mario Master, hi, it's time, that's right. Congratulations, PGN, thank you. Steak 1024, hi, Paul and chat, hi there, Steak 1024, welcome. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life, thank you for the congratulations comment. Pokemon Dan, hi there. Published, the numbers guy has confirmed it, folks. 6,000 is official. That's right, published. Yeah, official. 6,000. Woo, let's go. I mean, I guess depending on your channel size, 1,000 might not be that big of a deal. Like, if you have 100,000, I mean, to me, 1,000 is always going to be a big deal. 1,000 is a lot of people. That's a lot. But if you have 100,000, 1,000's like, okay, you saw 1% growth. I had 5,000, so this is a 20% growth. That's huge. We hit 1,000 in no time. Now, I'm not saying okay, that means that in another 2.5 months we're definitely going to hit 7. No, I don't think it's going to be like that same path of evolving, of climbing, but it might. But hey, I'm here for any of it, all of it. Matthew Ballaram, welcome. Saying hey, howdy, hey, Paul and everyone. Pokemon Dan, where is Peach? Sleeping. Brandon White. Let's go. Congratulations, Paul. Big thank you, Brandon White. Robbie, see you in 10. Oh, David Patterson. Hello, Paul and family. Hey, David Patterson. Hey, Paul, you missed it last night, says Joycey J. I was there last night. Not there for all of Nintendo Prime stream, but I was there at different chunks. What part did I miss in particular? You'll have to fill me in. And congratulations, too. Thank you, Joycey. And we're caught up. Okay, good. We already have 12 people watching now. Also, the funny little things that I'm discovering as these weeks are going by. My latest discovery is how to stream to more platforms at once and not just using like my iPhone set up over here. Oh, the Zelda fanfic. Oh, yours? Did you read the second chunk? Oh, I'm sure that's pretty cool. I'm sure that was cool. Ah. Well, I hope everyone had a good time, Joycey. Dang. That must have been cool. Because the first one was cool. Yeah, I didn't see that, if that's what you're talking about. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like up until now, I've been streaming on YouTube. Just YouTube. However, doing some TikTok streams as well. Sometimes having like my phone on its tripod, streaming on TikTok next to my monitor, and it worked out pretty well. But now I found out on Streamlabs how to stream to multiple locations at once. So it's like, oh, okay. You could do for free on Streamlabs 2 locations at once, and I don't know, up till like 7 or something else, higher number, if you're paying for like a different tier of Streamlabs. I have the free Streamlabs version, but maybe I'll do that in the near future. Configure like how to officially do to 2, and then see, is there a need to do to 3 or whatever? We'll see. Joycey J, just the next few chapters? Hey, that's still pretty cool. Yeah, I would be surprised if it was a whole third, because I'm like, how would I have missed that much of the stream? I don't think so. But a few chapters, yeah. Here and there, Yvonne Francois, hi everyone. Hi, Yvonne. Good seeing you here. Pokemon Dan, you messed up on YouTube. How'd you mess up? Hopefully nothing too crazy. Pokemon Dan, you would probably get along with we have a member on this channel. Her name is Pokemon Fan 34. But Pokemon Dan, you and Pokemon Fan 34 would probably be pretty good friends. I mean, you both got Pokemon in the name. You use the same image next to your name, your same profile image. So, yeah, you probably get along. Yeah. Maybe she'll be on this stream too. But Pokemon Dan, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good time so far. Tsukino Ame, hi there. Well, how are y'all doing today? Paul Gale, LOL, I am the same person. What? I know. Well, I had a feeling. Greetings, everybody, says JM Powers 83. Greetings. Have any of you been playing anything today? Anything new in your world? Started Chibi Robo, and you don't know what you're doing. Well, I mean, if you started Chibi Robo, that's pretty cool. On GameCube, NSO, that's not bad. What happens when you try to edit and mess up on YouTube? We'll let you change the name for 14 days. So is that why you're stuck at Pokemon Dan? Ah, that's okay. I've been working and reading like a nerd. Hey, working, productive. Reading, also productive. Productive and fun. Keeping the mind stimulated. I saw Roofman over the weekend, and it was really good. Gosh, it was good. When I was training today, I was telling my friend all about Roofman. I'm like, dang, I'm going on and on in detail about this movie the way I would about like a Superman or a Spider-Man film. Like nerding out over Star Wars or Super Mario Brothers movie, and I'm just talking about Roofman. It was so good. Very, very pleased with it. Omar David, hi there, welcome. Rooting for fun, got a good mystery. That's cool. One thing that's not cool are the Pokemon leaks. Oof. Looks like a lot is leaking out, including potential names, Pokemon, visuals, mechanics. Like, I'm going to be avoiding that kind of stuff. I'd rather be surprised for Gen 10 Pokemon. I also hope that they take their time with it. That's kind of my thing every generation. With every game, honestly. Just take your time. Some studios, I suppose, don't have the luxury of not crunching because they have to make very specific timelines. But with Pokemon, it's so big that you could take your time. You could keep Pokemon fresh and not capitalize on the newest season of the episodes, the anime, the cards, and instead do something like a Legends game. A Legends game with a character or two. A Pokemon Tetris crossover. A card battling game. You could do enough to keep Pokemon relevant without completely capitalizing on the rest of the series is going into new Pokemon territory and you want to sell new merchandise and new toys and have to release Gen 10 or Gen 9, 8, 7, etc. at that time. No, Pokemon will survive with a little bit of a longer gap. So I have hopes for 10 being like something pretty special, pretty powerful. David says, how are you doing for a Monday, Paul? Good. You know, it's supposed to rain later today, so I'm pretty excited for that. Uh, I've got a lot of things, you know, tidied up in the backyard, the front yard, things looking crisp and clean, in which the rain will just add on top of everything, make it pop. You know, nothing like nitrogen rich water for the grass and stuff. I love it. If it rains hard, what I do is I get out my car soap and a bucket and I wash my car during the rain. Like I've always done it, going years and years back. I just like to wash the cars in the rain. So my wife's and my cars will have them outside. I'll wash them, and like sometimes the neighbor will be like, "Hey, Paul, you mind doing mine too? What you doing?" Like because you don't have to dry it later on. You know, if it rains enough, the water just splashes it all off. You don't have any. Hmm. dry spots left over. It's awesome. It's the way to do it. So I'm looking forward to that. You just tried the demo of Skinny and Franco Fist of Violence. Beat 'em up. Super funny. Nice action. Ah, that's cool. I haven't played that. I started playing Splatoon lately. I'm getting a little better at the game now. Nice Tsukino Ame. That's cool. Pokemon Dan, you saw that about Gen 10. Small Little Man. Hi, Paul. I just platinumed Mega Man X Legacy Edition. Ah, that's cool. Good for you. Those are good games. Gosh, I'd love a new Mega Man game. If I had a pick, maybe I would go with Mega Man X as a new. Give me a brand new, high quality, 2D, beautiful art Mega Man game. That's X, I should say. A Mega Man X game. Because I think at this point it's been longer since we've had one of those. Yeah. But Mega Man, it's one of those franchises that it's so popular, it's still around, it's still beloved, but it hasn't had a whole lot of new entries, you know? We need more Mega Man. Happy the new Pokemon games take place in Asia. It should be cool. Coliseum and Gale of Darkness on NSO. Yeah, I think they're going to come before the end of the year. Since they were already shown off, I think that'll happen. Speaking of time crunches, it's so sad what happened to the second half of the Mega Man series. X ones like 5, 6, 7, 8. Brandon White. Can I get some opinions on Galaxy 1 and 2? I haven't played Galaxy 1 since 3D All-Stars. Is it worth playing the upgraded 1 or start with 2? Did you buy it? If you already purchased the Galaxy 1 and 2 set, then play a little bit of Galaxy 1 to have that reference point of where you were at then and now, and see is it worth continuing, or you're like, nah, just a little bit better in my opinion, because it is better, but it's not leaps and bounds better than what you experienced 5 years ago, you know? If you have yet to purchase it and you're like, do I spend 70 on both or 40 just for this one? Well, you got to look at it from two perspectives, I guess. One, do you want that cartridge? Do you want it physically? Because then you got to get the bundle. Or you could kind of look at it like this. If you buy the cartridge or the digital bundle, you could always tell yourself, I'm paying 60 of this 70 for Galaxy 2 and only 10 of it for Galaxy. Because in my opinion, it's worth $60 for this game. Or MSRP, back on Wii in 2010, the game released for 50. So I'm paying 50 for Galaxy 2 and 20 for Galaxy, a game that I already own, and justify it that way, you know. That being said, I think it's worth playing through Galaxy 1 and 2. But certainly, now I'm seeing your new comment, you have the new package. Yeah, then just jump in to play Galaxy for an hour and see, is it good enough of an upgrade for you to justify paying it or playing it for a full, run? Or you're like, yeah, a little bit better, but let's just go into Galaxy 2. Yeah, I think that's the safest option. Safe bet. Be careful on the internet. Some people are already playing Pokemon ZA. Yeah, I'm avoiding spoilers on that. Then again, I'm not sure how much could exactly be spoiled in a game like Pokemon Legends ZA. I mean, I guess you could get spoiled, but not be too mad about seeing the designs of the Pokemon or their Mega Evolutions before officially getting there yourself. That's a spoiler. Or seeing that, you meet up with some certain classic characters, like that could be a bit of a bummer, but is it the kind of game that's going to likely have classic characters pop up? Maybe, maybe not. So I don't think there's too much to get spoiled in ZA, but maybe. But yeah, I'm avoiding this and that. What's up, J Views? Welcome. How you doing? Did I get Battlefield 6? No. Did you? I have quite a bit to play right now. I'm working on Ghosts of Yote, which is big and wonderful. Totally digging it. And I'm having fun continuously playing Hades 2 because after you beat it, you don't really beat it after you defeat Kronos for the first time. But yeah, Battlefield 6, it does look good. Like the sets and the visuals, the scope does look quite impressive. 60-40 on getting Legend ZA. You know what would be good for you, Robbie Reigns, probably, and for most people that are on the fence, would be like a demo. A demo, or, well, if not a demo that you're playing at home, a demo that you could go to GameStop, Best Buy, game store of some type, Target, Walmart, whatever, and playing it there at a kiosk. I truly don't see the point of full game leaks. I think the build up is more fun. I like the hype train experience. Some people do it because they want to see a company hurt. Some people because they're so passionate that they can't wait, that they pry for that reason. Others maybe to spoil it for fans. Others because they're hoping that they're doing some good. Others perhaps because they're hoping to make some money off of it. Yeah, I guess there's different reasons behind it, but it's unfortunate. Like, as hyped as I was to see Wolverine, for instance, a couple of weeks ago at that PlayStation State of Play, a sad reality is a year and a half ago or so, Naughty Dog, or not Naughty Dog, Insomniac Games, I should say, had a leak. And we saw a lot of that Wolverine stuff, and I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm not looking at it. But just scrolling around, even on the internet, there was enough, because it was so densely talked about, that things were popping up everywhere on Wolverine. And it would have hit that much harder if I saw that trailer a couple of weeks ago with Wolverine's mechanics for the first time, pure first time, and not slightly having already seen some of it in early footage, in that leak. Yeah. That's unfortunate. As long as I finish Tears before November, I'll be back on track for Age of Imprisonment. LOL. JViews. Yeah. You've got some time. November 6th. November 6th is creeping up. We're going to have Age of Imprisonment. It's so cool. It's so cool that we're getting a Zelda game within the first 6 months of Nintendo Switch 2's life. Now, I know some people will say it's not a Zelda game. And technically, it's not a The Legend of Zelda game, but it is a Zelda game. It's a Zelda experience. You're getting Princess Zelda, you're getting Hyrule Field, Legend of Zelda based enemies, Zelda weapons and combat, other Zelda characters from familiar games in the last several years and from further back probably, Zelda storyline, Zelda music. Like, you could say it's a Zelda game without saying it's a The Legend of Zelda full release, Nah, man, we're in for a treat, dude. We get Donkey Kong, Zelda, Mario Kart, all in the first 6 months, plus a Kirby semi sequel, kind of. Hades 2. there's some powerhouse titles on Nintendo Switch 2. And Kirby Air Riders, and a Pokemon RPG, and a freaking Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. True, a couple of the ones I said are also on Nintendo Switch, like Hades 2, Metroid Prime 4, and Pokemon Legends ZA, but I think you're going to see a much more significant version on Nintendo Switch 2, particularly for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, you know? Is the rumor that Walmart and Target have stopped selling Xbox consoles true? I don't think so regarding like the entire branch, but certainly some stores true, yeah. But that might be representative of the overall branch soon possibly dipping out, you know? Kind of crazy. I've seen some people saying it is and others saying it isn't. I understand impatience. If I had Age of Imprisonment right now, I'd be playing. I just wouldn't tell it anyone. That's the difference, Joycey. Yeah. Play it. Heck yeah. Enjoy it. But not be blasting it all online and be like, yeah, here's Zelda's YYYYYXX combo. And like, oh, when you level up so and so to level 50, you actually unlock the Master Sword. And like, this is what it looks like. Oh, by the way, here's a surprise. Here's how you get, you know, created Link into his regular skin. Like, come on. Like, that's the kind of stuff that would ruin or, you know, negatively impact some people's experiences. Yeah. Some people just want to watch the world burn, says Alfred. Yeah, Steak 1024. That's true. The reason I don't know if I'm getting it yet is I've never played a Pokemon game ever, but I am pretty interested in how the game looks. Also, Pokemon fans don't hate me for never playing a Pokemon game before. Robbie Reigns. Gosh, if I could, I mean, oh, I am. I'm going to recommend if you have a Nintendo 3DS and you can get it for an affordable price that's not going to hurt you, Pokemon X or Pokemon Y. I bought X in particular, but they're the same game essentially. X or Y is my favorite baseline Pokemon game. It's the best generation for me. I loved it. The battle mechanics, the graphics, the new Pokemon, the old Pokemon, the vibe, the music, the mega evolutions, the cool factor, the powers. Like, I loved it. It was so fun. If you want to see, will I like Pokemon? I'd say Pokemon X or Y if you could find it for cheap and you have a 3DS. It's worth it. Or if you want to get something a little bit more modern that might be a little bit more representative of how Legend ZA is, but not entirely, then I would say if you could find Pokemon Legends Arceus for cheap, that would be worth it. However, I don't think you'd find Legends Arceus for less than 60 unless you buy it used. And at that point, you might as well just get the new one ZA and jump in, give it a shot, because the impressions so far are that it's positive and it's also 60 or 70 on NS2, you know? So, you could wait for reviews. Don't just read the number score at the end, but listen or read or watch some actual reviews, maybe from some trusted people that you know. Like, if you have a favorite franchise and someone else is saying that this franchise is comparable and you like this person's opinion on this franchise that you also like, then it's a little bit safer to say you'll probably like ZA. You know, that's kind of how I would go at it. Tsukino, can't wait for Thursday midnight to play. I am picking Chikorita. Cool. It's canon if Nintendo says it is. Yes. You're making your way to Goron City. Then you can spend more time farming materials. 3 more days until the release of Pokemon. Go Mewtwo! World domination is mine. Quicksilver. Hey there. Hey Paul. Hey Quicksilver. Good to see you. Look at how many people have that Green Ranger badge. Looking good. I like it. Tsukino Ame, can't wait to wear cute clothes. Yeah. Yeah, the game looks like it's got a lot of nice clothing options. Pokemon Coliseum or Paul Gale of Darkness is where it's at. See, that would be pretty good, but it might not be representative of the kind of experience you're going to get in ZA. Then again, ZA looks like it's going to be very much kind of its own thing, like borrowing from different elements from different Pokemon titles, but being a little bit unique. I don't think Legends ZA will beat Arceus, says Ubaldo E. Beat it in terms of like sales, quality. Yeah, I don't know. If it's at least as good as Arceus in terms of quality, I'd be very happy because Arceus is like kind of my favorite. It is my favorite modern Pokemon game, right up there with X and Y, you know. I just hope we get more outfits, weapons. For imprisonment? Yeah. Yeah. Watch Thunderstash. I stand by it, true. I liked the black sweater and plaid skirt in the ZA trailer. Yeah, I think I recall that one. Speaking of Pokemon, yesterday. Hey everyone, Paul Gale Network here. I won't play the whole video. I decided to do something today. Something that took 3 years and like 7 months to do, and that is put together my So this is the Pokemon skateboard. I won't play the whole video. I mean, I could, but you have my impressions here. There's the video if you want to watch the whole thing. But I've had this Pokemon 25th anniversary skateboard by the Pokemon Company teaming up with Bear Walker, and they made a beautiful board. I've had it for 3 years and 7 months. I even said in my original video, like, I don't know if I have the heart in me to open this up and ride it because I used to skateboard back in the day, but this thing looks so nice. There's the collectible aspect, the art aspect. I was like, maybe I'll just mount it on the wall, assemble it, sure, but not ride it. But even in that old video, I was saying something along the lines of, maybe I'll buy a second one, keep one sealed and one to play, or buy 3 to have for variety's sake. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll open it up and play with it when my kids are more interested in skateboarding. And sure enough, perhaps thanks to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 over the summer being so fun and engaging, or just a combination of seeing my old skateboard around and whatnot, I decided to put it together. So put it together yesterday, and I took it out for a ride, and the thing is so nice. It's smooth. So it doesn't have that collector's aspect, but like realistically, I'm not gonna sell it anyways. I don't even know what it's worth now. Whatever. I was joking with my wife, like, oh yeah, I looked it online and like, it was $3,000. It's worth $3,000. It's like, no, just kidding. Even if it was, dude, I'm not gonna sell it. So I forgot what I paid for it. It was probably like $200. So to 3,000 would be a massive jump, right? Like a 15 times over jump. That would be a good value to sell it if that were the case. But even then, I wouldn't, because I like it. I like the art. So I decided we're using this bad boy. It's going to get a lot of good use. It's going to earn its scuff marks, its scratches, its rubber smears. Hopefully, no blood. Maybe a little bit of sweat. And it's going to be something that is taken care of. Like, it's not going to be left out in the rain or get dirty, blower, dust, sun damage, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's going to get used. It's going to be something fun. Oh, come on. The wheels on this are really good quality. I use another old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skate. I'll play this video in its entirety because this one is short.
Yeah, so we definitely have quite a smooth board that could turn really well. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Turning really well. Woo! It's nice. It is slick. Totally worth the investment. Let's go! For comparison's sake,
Old school.
Cowabunga for life.
See, that's a board. Here's what I mean by keeping things good quality. I didn't get that 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles skateboard and not take it out of the box. No, I used the heck out of that thing as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. I've kept it in good enough condition that all these years later, you realize that thing is like 35 years old. Still able to be ridden. Both my kids have been on it. Peach has recently been riding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skateboard. Like, we put her on it, we get her there with a treat, we have her sit, and we push the board forward, and she doesn't like jump off. Like, she kind of likes it. And then we rewind, bring the board back, put her on again, and like now she's like going onto the board because she's very food oriented in her motivation. She's food motivated big time. And yeah, Peach has been riding the Ninja Turtles board. And see, that's a 35-year-old board. And I'm not worried about the scuff marks. I'm not worried that, I look online and maybe someone out there would be willing to spend $4,000 on a classic TMNT vintage 1989 skateboard with Raphael on the cover and all four turtles on the back. Like, yeah, that is a cool thought, but I'm not worried about that. I played it. I have it. I used it plenty. My kids are now currently using it. And that's how I'm looking at the Pokemon one. Dude, I'm going to use this one. I keep saying play. I'm going to use this thing for many years to come, Maybe I have to be a little bit more careful riding nowadays than in my youth, but yeah, it's good. And if I really want to, then I'll buy another Pokemon or another skateboard of some sort, because Bear Walker has so many cool designs, and that one, okay, I'll put it away. Like, if they have a collab between Bear Walker and Nintendo and have like a Legend of Zelda themed skateboard that's of the same quality, I think I would buy a couple of those, and I think one I would truly not open. Yeah. Anyhow, back to chat. I low-key just want games to be Switch 2 only edition. This way I know it's built from the ground up just for Switch 2. Vita Libido, I know what you mean. I kind of felt this way with early PS5 games. It's like, okay, Horizon Forbidden West, it's made for both, made better looking on PS5, but there's a little bit of a throttle on how good and how ambitious could it have been if it was just made for PS5. God of War Ragnarok, cool. it's on a bigger install base, but I bet you they could have gone crazier if they made it just for PS5. So I'm glad that they eventually shifted to, okay, Wolverine only for PS5. Let's see how dynamic and expressive they can make that game without any kind of last gen tech throttling it. For a year or two, we're probably going to get some Nintendo Switch 2 games that have a Nintendo Switch build and some that are only for NS2. Eventually, though, it'll be only NS2 from Nintendo, and then maybe like NSO drop titles or a 99 game or some third party smaller indie titles we'll see still have Nintendo Switch 2 versions, you know? But yeah, like the next big Zelda, NS2 only. Next big 3D Mario, NS2 only. Looking at Donkey Kong, NS2 only. Even if it started off a little bit of its life, Nintendo Switch, seeing it become only a Nintendo Switch 2 title means clearly they had more ambition and were able to do more with it. Kind of like Mario Kart World, you know? Skateboard looks cool. Yeah. Dan the Knights. What mega Pokemon are you looking forward to using the most? I have not been spoiled on the mega Pokemon in ZA, believe it or not. I actually don't know all of them. So I'm going to play it and I'm going to be surprised. I've seen very little. Like, I remember there was a whole thing on Dragonite. Yeah. And like, okay, I saw that, and it's kind of funny with like the big ears when he already has wings and this, but mm, I don't know. So I'm excited. I'm excited to find out for the first time. Train Peach to ride it. Yeah, Pokemon Dan. I'm thinking about it. We're trying, kind of. We're having fun with it, but we'll see. Tsukino, Peach would be so cute riding the skateboard. Oh, she is cute. She is cute. That would be so cute. Record Peach riding. Marat, congratulations, Paul. Thank you, Marat. Joyce J says, I think the next 3D Zelda will be Switch 2 built. I believe so. Sean Black, oh, for sure. Joyce, I agree. Yeah. Let's see. I could show you all. Here's Peach on the skateboard. See? There she is yesterday. It's funny. Yeah. She was pretty good about it. She wasn't scared or anything. She's just a happy little dog being on there.
Peach, that's crazy.
Yeah. She was receptive to it. Nin 128. Schedule times? What's that? Man, Nin 128. Today's a little bit of a different streaming time. I did put it up in the community post and on X. But I actually did put up the time. I did put up the time. Yeah. Yeah. But welcome, Nin128. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. How you doing today? Yeah, she was funny. By the way, have any of you figured out with the Zelda, or I should say Hyrule Warriors countdown, what's the theme? What's the gimmick? Oh, before you answer that, who knows the gimmick? Who knows what was the hook of the Pokemon Legends ZA countdown series? Does anybody know? I've seen some comments. Some people have figured it out. But does anybody know from this chat what was the hook? What was the gimmick? I think most of you do. Marat. Paul, I love the statues of Mario and Samus you got there. Ah, thank you. If you have a chance, Marat, check out first4figures.com. It looks like this, first four figures. That's where the Mario and Yoshi's from, the Hylian shield, Samus Aran, Link on the King of Red Lions. I don't know if you could see it from here, Majora's Mask. They're all from F4F. They do wonderful work. I have a Meta Ridley over here in that corner. And I have a bunch of other ones, like really, really good quality. If you see a statue that you like, that looks cool in your opinion, that's from a franchise that you're a fan of, I would say definitely buy it. From the collector standpoint, it's only going to get more rare because they have a limited run. If they say they're going to make 1,200, that's it. They're making 1,200. So from a selling proposition, you're probably going to make money if you ever choose to sell it down the road. But two, they're so cool and well crafted that, like, honestly, if you're a big enough fan of it, like I love Mario, I love Zelda, I love Metroid, I love a few things, okay? But if you're a big enough fan of it and you're debating, do I need it? Well, here's what helped me. It's not cheap. I don't remember how much my Bowser was, for instance, but I think it was like $450. I was like, dang, $450. Does anybody need a $450 paperweight? Does anybody need a $450 piece of plastic? Well, in the case of the statues, they're made out of polystone, so they're quite a high quality. They oftentimes light up or have a moving part in it or something like that. And even if you don't plan on selling it, which like these are not going anywhere, the amount of fun you'll have seeing it every day, I was like, is it worth it for my eyes of enjoyment to look at this big, beautiful $450 Bowser statue that sits on my fireplace? If I put the value at $1 a day for 450 days, is the price justified? Do I get enough happiness, enough smiles looking at that big 60-pound piece of polystone resin compound with a nice fire coming out of its mouth that lights up? Is that worth $1 a day of my entertainment for minutes or hours that I'm looking at it? Heck yes. After 450 days, which is, a year and several months, it was free. It's free. It paid its dues. It paid its dues, and forever after, I have a big, beautiful statue that I paid $450 for years ago. Long gone. That money's done. And now I have something for life that every day I get free entertainment looking at it. That is the mentality of it. Now, you can't necessarily do that with everything in life. You'll go broke. But something that means enough to you, like, dude, Mario's like my jam. Favorite franchise in all of gaming. He's my boy. Bowser is my main bad guy, Love the design. Totally worth it. At least that's how I look at it when it comes to these statues. You can't quite justify all of them because there are some that's like, maybe I should have bought that one too, and that one, and that one, and that one. So you got to pick and choose once in a while, but I'd say you see one coming out that looks slick, favorite IP of yours, get it. You won't regret it later. And if you do regret it, sell it. You'll make some money. I'm great, LOL. If you did, I didn't see the times, LOL. Oh well, that's okay, Nin128. Thank you for being here. A little bit late, better than not at all. We're having a little bit of a 6,000 subscribers celebration stream / talk about anything gaming today, It's fun. It's been a couple of days. I didn't stream on Friday, did I? Friday was the podcast. I don't think I streamed Friday. I think Thursday was the last time I streamed. I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Thursday we streamed and we gave away the two Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario All Stars, specifically coin sets. Two people received those coins. That was our Thursday stream. That was fun. That was cool. FOMO is real. Yeah, published. The only thing I missed out on this year that I wanted to get, something that I don't need, but wanted to get, were the Donkey Kong Nikes. Dang it. I was so ready. I had the date, everything set. It was like late March or mid April. And of course, that day I forgot. And like, boom, sold out. And they are available on the aftermarket, but I think they're already like $140 shoes. And I'm not going to spend $320 for them. Like, that's fine. The next time Nintendo does some collab with Puma or Nike or Vans or something, I'll get it. I'll get it then. Hi Boo Mini, thank you for the 6,000. I appreciate it. Congrats. Thank you for being here. Oh, if I didn't say that already. I think I said that already. Well, thank you extra for being here. You have helped out the channel with numerous donos, Boo Mini, and gifted subs, and I appreciate that. You should record Peach riding a skateboard and put it on your YouTube channel. I should. Yeah. I think I will. I probably will at some point. Yeah, Pokemon Dan, the coins. By the way, Pokemon Dan, do you prefer being called Pokemon Dan right now or Pokemon Fan 34 still? Because I read what I see, and I didn't know what was the reasoning behind the Dan. Now I know that it was accidental, but if I remember, I could still say Pokemon Fan if you prefer, or go with Dan for the next 9 days or something. Nintendo should sell statues like they have in New York store. So they do. So those statues, Marat at the New York store, are from First Four Figures. Like when you see the Bowser there, or what else do they have there? They've had a few over the years. Those are the ones from F4F. Jabo Thunder, congrats on the 6,000. Thank you. 92 Eam, yo. Published. Oh, I didn't see if anyone else brought cupcakes, so here are 21. One for everybody. Thank you, published. Thank you. 92 Eam. Donkey Kong Nikes, that's bananas. Yeah, they were so cool. They were so cool. I call her Poke. Pokemon fan. Okay. Or Poke, as Joyce calls me. Poke. Oh, I don't know that. Yeah. Now, Nintendo might have, like, if they have a big statue of Bowser breaking through the block, that's something that they had custom made. Or Mario on the flagpole, that's not from F4F. But, like, the Mario on Yoshi one that they do sell there, that one is from F4F. They have Mario on the flagpole in the New York store. Yay, cupcakes. I wish those were real cupcakes. Yeah. Cupcakes are good. I went to a party on Saturday. They had cupcakes. I also had a nice lemon, what is it called? A lemon bunt cake or something like that. Dang, that frosting was so good. That was over the weekend. Sometimes you have a cake that just like satisfies a sweet tooth. Big time. Let's see. Who is planning to buy Metroid Prime 4 day one? Me. You know what, Marat? I'm gonna turn your question into a poll. Let's see what the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond hype is like here. Are you buying Metroid Prime 4 Beyond at launch? Yes? No? No, but I will eventually. Whoever came up with buttercream frosting should have a shrine in their name that we're all required to see and call it a spiritual journey. That's some good stuff. Paul is live. An NFL game is starting now, and SpaceX is about to launch another Starship test flight. What a night. You know, the NFL game is right there in my backyard, and the SpaceX launch is right there. Um, yeah, just right next to the avocado tree. Yeah, so I've got a good view of all that. Just kidding. No. What game are you about to watch published? Yeah, but that is a good night. We've got 21 people watching right now. That can't be right. 2 likes? No. That's an old number. Let me refresh. "31 likes. Ooh, that's a lot. When we got more likes than people watching, that's a success. Bills versus Falcons. Okay. I'm liking the poll results so far, by the way. 67% of you are going to buy Metro Prime 4 Beyond at launch. Very good. 17 no percent, I should say, and 17% no, but you will eventually. So that's actually 83% of this community, at least that's here right now, and that's voting, is planning on buying Prime 4 Beyond. Super cool to see. MLB games are on now too. Who are the final teams, JM Powers 83, that are making up the potential brackets? What would be cool, so I'm of the mindset that this isn't how a super hardcore what's it called? This isn't how a super hardcore sports fan talks, but I like it when there's a little bit of diversity in who's winning. And someone who's a hardcore sports fan would be like, oh, "How dare you? That's blasphemous. You should always want your team to win. You should always want your team to win the Super Bowl, win the Stanley Cup, win the pennant, win the playoffs, etc. You know, be number one." But I think that it's greater if there's a variety of teams that win, because then there's no artificial, unnecessary hate for any one team. I find when there's an empire that's built people start to hate, unnecessarily so, that team for just beating your team all the time, for winning constantly, for having back to back to back to back championships. So I'm like, you know, I'd like to see the Rams win another Super Bowl, but in the last several years, they went twice, won once, have an NFC championship here, an NFC West championship there. Yeah, win another Super Bowl in another couple of years. That'd be nice. Like 2 wins in a decade. That's pretty darn good. But I don't need them to win every year. Blasphemous. How dare you say that? It's okay. It's okay. Let there be more happiness throughout all of the states that have a team that represent them so that there is no dynasty that gets hated on for constantly winning. Dodgers have had success. They've won a couple of grand championships in the last decade. I like to see Dodgers win again, but I'm okay with an underdog team winning. Or, honestly, I'm totally okay with Seattle winning. You want to know why? Because the Mariners have that Nintendo Switch 2 patch on their arm. And, for a long time, back when Nintendo had big ownership under Hiroshi Yamauchi in the Seattle Mariners before they sold off a good percentage, um, yeah, that was like an easy second team to root for because even though Dodgers were my home team of LA, I had that connection with Nintendo, so it was like I'm very easy to go for. If the World Series championship is going to be somebody other than Dodgers, my money's on Seattle Mariners because of the Nintendo connection. But if I have a friend who's a really big Yankee fan, and I know like, oh boy, it really means so much for them, I'm gonna want, yeah, go Yankees for the World Series. That's cool. Good for you. If I have a friend who's a really big 49er fan, you know what? Go for it. I hope you get it, right? I hope the team gets it. It's all good. It's all good. Whatever. You know? Um, but yeah, that's how I am. I think it's possible, depending on the divisions, I think it's possible that it could be Dodgers versus Mariners at the World Series, if I'm not mistaken. Hmm. But yeah, most hardcore traditional sports fans don't think that way. Some people actually get super depressed and sad and bummed if their team loses, as if those players on the team know who you are. If it's like your brother or sister, mom or dad out there playing, if you've got actual stock in the entity and that your neighborhood is going to be impacted differently because one of the players isn't coming back to your backyard party afterwards because they're going to be too down if they lose, or like taking it so personal. I see that oftentimes with college sports. You didn't even go to the university. Why do you care so much? Is that your son, daughter, brother, sister, mom, dad, boyfriend, girlfriend, whomever out there playing? You're picking a team from a whole other state that has nothing to do with you. Why you got so upset over them losing? Ah, I don't know. But everyone's got a thing. Everyone's got oh, this athlete lost to this athlete. This movie didn't beat this movie in the box office. This book that I love should have sold more than it did. This song totally should have won a Grammy and it didn't. I think anything that you're a fan of, you have a passion about, and if you see it losing, you get sad because you have a connection with it. but don't get too sad, you know? Or just have fun in multiple things so you never get like bummed in the first place. If you enjoy the sport of baseball, you can still enjoy it as a sport, as an art, once your team loses and no longer has any chance of winning the big one. You know? Not that big of a deal. Nah. Like I said, that's me. Blue Jays, Mariners, Dodgers, Brewers. Those are the four? Wow. Wow. Blue Jays, Mariners, Dodgers, Brewers. Wow. I picked out all the nicknames for the Pokemon that will be on your team. That's cool. Tsukino Ame. Who are they? You mean the World Series championships? Yes. That's what I said. You win the World Series in baseball? Yes. I'm a friend who's a really big Yankee fan, I hope. Yes, it can be Dodgers versus Mariners. I thought so. Ooh, boy. The male 518 saying, Boo Mini, do you think Zelda 40th anniversary celebration will be better than Mario's, worse than Mario's, about the same? Good question. That's a good question, Boo Mini. I think since Mario had a bigger 35th than Zelda, Nintendo will celebrate Zelda's 40th a little bit bigger than they did the 35th, and potentially a little bit bigger than they did Mario and his 40th. That being said, Mario's 40th is actually pretty awesome. Speaking of awesome, Roger Enyart with the $2 getting us on the board. Big thank you, Roger. Welcome to the stream. And know that I appreciate very much so that $2 super chat. Kicking us off. Looking good. Let's give that a nice orange there. Thank you, Roger. That was nice of you to donate to the channel, to the 6,000 subscriber celebration stream. I'm doing well. It's gonna rain tonight. It's gonna rain tomorrow. I love the rain. I have the backyard as like nice, clean, organized as it can be. So the rain is just gonna make everything pop and stuff like that. I'll probably wash the cars in the rain, since that's what I just love doing. Play some Hades 2 tonight. Play some Ghost of Yote. I'll probably favor Ghost of Yote because I haven't beaten it in Hades 2. I kind of beat once, you know. But yeah, how are you doing, Roger? How's your day going so far? Hope you had a good weekend too. Stuff not winning awards doesn't determine if I like it or not. True. I miss rain. Haven't had a good storm in months. Oh, now hopefully you get some rain this fall. Hi guys, says the 518, or the male 518, I should say. Boot Mini, to elaborate on that question of yours, yeah, I think Zelda's 40th anniversary will be bigger, but like, let's look at Mario's. You've got Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle, a brand new 2D Yoshi title, a brand new sequel to the $1.3 billion Super Mario Brothers movie in Galaxy, and you've got a brand new Mario Tennis title. Those are pretty beefy releases because you have a new game, you have a remaster of a pair of classics, you have a new movie, and you have a new spin-off title. Like, Yoshi's a new entry in his franchise. Mario Tennis is a spin-off. However, it's a new entry in its own series, which, at this point, the Mario Tennis series is established for like 25 something like that years. So it's its own thing right now. So I think Mario is doing quite well. Zelda, however, you do know that there's a movie coming out, live action, May of 2027. That falls within the 1 year celebration, maybe not from February to February, but from February to the following August, August being when the game came out in North America, right? So you got that. You've got the rumored Legend of Zelda Lego set coming out potentially next spring. That's seemingly Ganondorf versus Link, but we'll see. And you've got all these rumors going around about an Ocarina of Time title. Then you have the likelihood, just from a statistic standpoint, a fact standpoint, that gap between Twilight Princess and now, Wind Waker and now, the HD versions that is, longer than when the original games came out on GameCube and Wii to those Wii U releases. So those could be coming out. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom just got a new drop, or not drop, I should say, a new update, like official performance patch released. Play it now on Nintendo Switch 2. It brings it up a level. And we've already got, Age of Imprisonment, which technically takes place before the anniversary begins, but you could kind of lump it in there as 3 months early. Not really, but kind of. So I'm gonna put my money on Zelda. I could be wrong though, because Nintendo could end up releasing one more surprise, and that is next November. Like holiday slash holiday shopping time of 2026. Super Mario Odyssey 2, Super Mario Galaxy 3, brand new Super Mario game. Ooh, that would top Mario over. But if Zelda has something like an Ocarina of Time remake and or a remaster or port improved in some capacity of Wind Waker or Twilight, or a Zelda 40th on NSO, or something wild like unexpected. Nobody's expecting A Link to the Past to get remade in some glorious 2D HD art equivalent by Nintendo's teams. Whoa. Could be cool. Roger, just been enjoying my day off. Went to take my mom to the doctor this morning. Then we ate breakfast at IHOP. And then I just finished streaming Super Mario Galaxy. Finished Dome 4. That's super cool. Well, I hope you and your mom had a fun breakfast at IHOP. I like IHOP. IHOP and Denny's, both so good. Dang. Sign me up for like I guess what is it called? A Grand Slamwich, or the equivalent of it that IHOP would have. Either one, where you've got your 2 pieces of bread toasted. You've got some scrambled eggs, some sausage, some hash browns, some bacon in there with some sauce, a little bit of ranch, seasoned fries. Oh, dang, what a breakfast. Like, oh, that's such a good meal. That's such a good meal. What a good meal. I hope you had a good breakfast or lunch or whatever time of day it is, Roger. I hope you had a good one. Plus, just spending your time with your mom is nice, Tsukino Ame saying, Chikorita will be named Chihara, Mirip named Kiyo, Staryu named Umi, Flebibi named Yoshiko, Talonframe named Akashi, and Ariados named Tomoyo. All the Pokemon on my ZA team. Very good. Hmon saying hi, everybody. Hey, Hmon. Welcome, welcome. The wisdom. Boomini. Fun fact, if you drizzle olive oil and sprinkle salt on popcorn, it tastes like buttered popcorn. That's a good combo. Air popped popcorn is really good. Super low in calories and pretty tasty, though a little bit plain. But you get some, like, I can't believe it's not butter spray, and then just mix it up with seasonings. Like, I like cumin, paprika, um, red pepper or cayenne pepper, and I can't believe it's not butter spray. That's some good stuff. IHOP is awesome. I only went to Denny's once. It was okay. Ah, I've been to Denny's many times, and Denny's is the bomb. And IHOP, they're great. I guess it's all which restaurant do you go to? You know, which one did you go to that day? Roger saying, I always get the breakfast sampler. No sausage, double bacon. Okay, breakfast sampler. You can't go wrong there. Hmon. IHOP or Denny's should team up with Nintendo for Bonanza banana pancakes or something. LOL. Yeah, Hmon, that's true. I liked it when Nintendo teamed up with Cold Stone Creamery for some of their ice creams several years ago, or when, like, a decade ago almost, they teamed up with Yogurtland for their frozen yogurts. But yeah, dude, like, where's the banana split Baskin Robbins 31 flavor, Donkey Kong Bonanza, or the IHOP or Denny's, banana pancakes? Go Bonanzas. I would buy it just because I'm a sucker. There, I admit it. I'm a sucker for video game crossovers, okay? But by choice. Because I love this stuff, dang it. And that's not a sucker. That's just being a fan. And the stuff makes you passionate enough that you just like it. And that's all it is. What's a Labubu? Does anyone know? Labubu is... You should watch the episode of South Park recently. Jam Powers 83 on Labubu. That will explain it for you. Labubu is a little plastic-faced cotton or some type of fabric-y kind of bodied little plush toy doll with a different face and different texture on different frames that have, like, jaggedy teeth that look kind of like a devil or a little bit of a demon, and a chain or some kind of hook, typically on the back of the head that you could clip onto your belt buckle or something. And it kind of got popular over the last year or something like that, where people walk out there, kids, teens, adults, proudly displaying their Labubu stuffed toy on their belt buckle as they walk around, or perhaps on their backpack. You know what I mean? It caught on, it got popular, and pop-up shops started opening up. And the little bit of a draw to it is you typically don't know what you're getting. Like, you could buy them specifically, like, I want this one, but typically, if I'm not mistaken, you buy a box and it's sort of a mystery. What color are you getting inside? Are you getting the rare one? South Park did a fun take on it, so you should check that out. A blind box doll that looks kind of creepy to me. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You can put butter on popcorn. It'll taste like buttered popcorn. Also true. Denny's and IHOP are great at 2 a.m. after the club. Yeah. Dang. When I used to work at the movie theater biz, mornings like 12:30 a.m., finish work shift, and just a bunch of us would go out to Denny's and stuff like that all the time. That's good. That's good stuff. I like the different pancake sauces they have at IHOP. Yeah. Roger saying, so I went to the post office today to mail out everyone's package. I was greeted with a friendly sign that said, closed for Columbus Day. Oh, guess I'll do it tomorrow instead. Oh, man. Who were the winners? Hold on, let me see. I think I wrote it down. Dang it. Yeah, it was Yvonne Francois and Richie Jard. They won the coins. Well, that's nice of you that you went, Roger. But yeah, Columbus Day, I guess didn't anticipate that. Yeah, that's okay. Labubus are demons, lol. IHOP is fun. I love video game food. Heck yeah. I saw the episode, that's why I'm wondering. Well, the episode, that's exactly what they are. Pretty much. Just another trend. That's it. Hello, happy 6,000 subs. Thank you, Solar Moth Animations. I appreciate it. Show them your Labubu, Paul. I don't have a Labubu. Closest I've got. I mean, I've got some Pokemon plushes. Got Pokemon plushes. I've got old school Gojira here. This Godzilla toy is my toy, by the way, from 1985. I was 2 when I got this. This is 40 years old. This Godzilla is 40 years old. Awesome. Awesome. Keep good care of your belongings. If you have kids one day, you'll experience the coolest rewind in time, getting to share with them something that was yours when you're their age. Like, it's a trip. Love it. People started liking Labubu after seeing Lisa from Blackpink says she likes them. One friend loves them. Roger's keeping me updated. Awesome, Yvonne Francois. I hope you like the set when you get it. You're going to like it. Indigenous Peoples Day. Don't forget about us when you hit 7,000. LOL. Heck yeah, I won't forget, Boo Mini. You know, that's a good thought. Like, when will I hit 7,000? It was something around June 27th, 30th that I hit 5. But it went to like 49.97, 49.98. Okay, back up to 5, 505, 507. All right, like that's why, July 2nd I officially had that 5,000 celebration stream because like it's there. So this weekend, let's say what is the number right now? This weekend I hit 6. But now I'm at 6,021. So I think it was like Friday. But instead of counting it as Friday, I was like, okay, by Saturday for sure. Sunday, okay, we're at 6,021. So stamp this date in history. Boom, October 13th. Yeah. 3 months and like 10 days or something. 3 months, 10 days to hit 1,000. Yeah. So something around mid-January, if we replicate the last few months with the next few months, you're looking at mid-January to hit 7,000. But I'm not counting on it, like I'm appreciative of every little like, view, subscription along the way. And hey, we have fun with all of it, right? But that was a great path because it was faster than I was anticipating. I thought we would hit 6 like December 4th, like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond date. That's about 7 weeks early, Almost a month and a half or so. Really cool. So maybe it's possible to hit 7 before the end of the year. We'll see. Labubu Collection Showcase at 10,000 subs. Jeez. Lisa is a Taiwanese idol now solo artist. She was in the girl group Blackpink, a Korean idol group. Oh, that's cool. I used to have that Godzilla. Awesome. My friend loves Labubu. Cool. By the way, you know what's cool? This is cool.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! I can't believe it. I actually found it. This one's for you, Sully. Today in gaming history, October 13th, 2009, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves launched for the PlayStation 3 in North America. Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
I'm enjoying the stunt work that some of these shorts have me doing. That one was fun. They're all fun. They're just some are definitely more involved than others. Some have a little bit of music to them. But it's good stuff. I think I'm going to close this poll. Still in the lead. Metro Prime 4 Beyond. 56% yes, will buy the game at launch. 26% not at launch, but eventually. And only 19% no. So that's 81% of this community on board with, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Pokemon fan, no one is green. Or hardly anyone. Yeah, that's kind of sad to see. There are a lot of grays. A lot of greens, but a lot of people turn gray. Well, I don't mean sad to see. Well, green is better than gray. But yeah, I guess a lot of the gifted memberships didn't renew. Some people renewed, not everybody. I guess it's different if you are buying your own membership, then you're probably going to keep it. If you've been gifted one, maybe you'll keep it, maybe you won't, you know. But hey, it's okay. We'll get there maybe. Well, we are slowly getting there. Well, speaking of memberships, Paul Gale Network just gifted a membership. Well, that's pretty cool. Paul Gale Network gifted a membership, and Aquamask received it. Well, nicely done, Aquamask. Aquamask, you received a membership. It would have been cool if the membership went out to somebody here in the stream right now, but that's okay that it didn't. It's okay. Aquamask, hope you enjoy that gifted membership, and maybe I'll see you on the stream. And now this guy knows how to do it. Roger Enyart with 10 Paul Gale Network gifted memberships. Woo! Let's see if anybody here got one of those. Big thank you, Roger. Holy smokes. Is that because we hit 31 likes? we hit 30 likes. Is that why, Roger? I don't know why, but thank you, Roger. Big thank you for that support. Well, 37 likes. Jeez, what am I talking about? I gotta update Roger on this board. To 13. We love you, Paul. Just a little bit over budget. That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about that at all. Boo Mini, Robbie Raids, Paul Gale Network, PGN. Yes, yes, yes. Roger, who are the recipients of this very generous 10. Julian Gengenbach. Get Traced 1847. Wait, why do I have 3 fingers up? That's only 2. Julian and Get Traced. Jose Negron. B. Joycey J. Boo Mini. Tsukino Ame. Nintendo's All-Stars. Carlton-san. Waffle Boy Awful Ploy. I'm glad that Roger's very awesome contribution ended up going to some people right here in the chat right now that were previously members that went gray, that are now green again. Whether you went gray because your gifted went out or because your paid one was like, can't do it this month, you got it back. So very cool to see. And Shiny Metroid Trainer with a $5 gifted sub, or not sub, $5 super chat. Thank you, Free Metroid Hat. Let me get you in here. Well, I said Shiny Metroid Hat. Free Metroid Hat. Now I'm combining things. You're not Free Metroid Hat. You're Shiny Metroid Trainer. Combining the hype that you have for Metroid with the hype you have for being a Pokemon trainer. That's my guess. Thank you, Shiny Metroid Trainer. I didn't read it yet, even. Just got here in time to vote in the poll. I got Prime 4 pre-ordered, as well as Pokemon Legends ZA and Kirby Air Riders. That's super cool. Dude. So, since you're here, Shiny Metroid Trainer, I'm in the preparation phases of what am I going to do for the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond countdown, because you know I cannot skip it, right? I don't think I'm going to do a countdown for Kirby Air Riders, but I currently am wrapping up on Pokemon Legends ZA, and if I can, I have a surprise that should go up on the date that Pokemon Legends ZA comes out, and I can't wait for it. It's going to happen regardless, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off in time for this Thursday. Maybe. But I think you're all going to like it. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I've got the Hyrule Warriors one. Did you all catch the hook of the Pokemon one this whole time? And has anybody caught the hook yet of the Hyrule Warriors one? But those are awesome pre-orders, Shiny Metroid Trainer. Joycey J with the hey, thank you, Roger, Robbie Rains, congrats. Pokemon 3 people got them that are here, excellent. Roger, and your Roger with the back to back. I'm feeling generous, so can we get 40 likes? Boom! And then just after that, Pokemon fan 34, aka Poke, aka Pokemon Dan, is saying we did get 34. And then boom! Roger with another 10. Look at all these people getting them. Who made up this batch? J Views, Matt Weeks, Sean Leisure, Sweet Tea, Bad Latency, Luxor, KY Gardening, Michael J, Luis Lucas Mario Gaming, Furious Junker. 10. Boom. Giant. Oh, hold on. Roger just beat his record. This is now updated. Roger, now with your top at 22. Oh, wait, technically no. Well, actually. Oh, I see. That's 20 on any one stream. Got it. And Shiny Metroid Trainer, 20 on any one stream. And we're at 28 right now. We're halfway there to Nintendo 64. Could we hit Nintendo 64 on the 6,000 membership stream? Maybe, maybe not. But that would be cool. But regardless, hey, we're having a good time. Big thank you, Roger, for that awesome contribution. Excellent to see. Roger is a goat. W10. Tall show. Boom. I Byzantium. Sheesh. Heck yeah. More greens. Just like that. We got 20 more greens in here. Roger is making sure we all stay green. That's because you got the Green Ranger, badge next to your name. And speaking of Green Rangers, Nintendo Prime is here. Welcome, Nintendo Prime. Nintendo Ninjas, leave me alone, lol. You found a good place to lay low, Nate. Right here, you could just chill. You're safe. You got Green Ranger power. How's it going, man? Thanks for being here for the 6,000. The 6,000. Let's see. Nate, I'll ask you because your channel's much bigger. What do you say about 3 months and 10 days to hit 1,000 members or 1,000 subscribers? I think, yeah, that's about the time it's been between. Roughly, I mean, we'll just call it July 1st, even though the stream was July 2nd, and it probably hit 5,000 June 28th or whatever. But let's go July 1st to October 11th. I think it was 10th, but we'll just say 11th. July 1st to October 11th. That's 3 months and 10 days to hit 1,000. How does that sound to you? Now, to me, it sounds great because that was 20% of my channel's growth from 5,000 to 6,000 in 3 months and 10 days. But how is that to you, like at 158,000 to go to 159 to go to 160? Would that growth for you still be like, oh, well, that's still considerable, or like, no, that's like 3 weeks in your life? You know what I mean? Because you got a lot. Oh, Shiny Metro Trainer. Can't wait for the action combat in Legends ZA. Looks so fun. I am so hyped for it. And Gen 10 Pokemon. Yeah, Gen 10's going to be pretty wild. I hope it's some time off. Please don't come out earlier than like October 2026. Cook. Let Legends ZA sell big time in the next year. Have some other spin-off game in the next year. Even release Gen 10 in 2027. November 2027. Go for it. Really polish it up. Really pump up the visuals. Have this thing knock people's socks off. You know how awesome it would be to have a high quality Pokemon game packed with a few hundred Pokemon, new mechanics, and make people say, wow, this looks amazing. Not this looks good for a Pokemon game, but wow, this looks amazing. That would be excellent. But that takes a lot. And Pokemon, it's like, hey, you want those type of graphics? Fine. We're going to release a game with 80 critters running around. That's what you could do. You want a game that has 400 different types of characters? Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of less visual polish and, visual fidelity and all that. But at this point, let the game cook. The team could handle it. Just give them time. And try to make all of the things a priority. The battle mechanics, the this, the that, everything, Roger, let's make Nate's channel green again. That's faster than I gain subs currently. Is it, Nintendo Prime? You've got to be close to 160, right? I mean, I watch your videos every day, Nate, so I know, when you hit these thresholds, but I think you're close to 160, right? $159, yeah, I thought so. Well, you're, if close is 950 away, sure. Okay, so you're like, yeah. Well, hopefully 160,000 you'll get by the end of the year. Or by January 15th. Yeah, why January 15th? Because that's when I think I'm going to hit 7,000 is January 15th. So here we go. Cheers. Get out your shampoo bottles, and cheers to Nintendo Prime hitting 160 on January 15th when I hit 7,000. Grab your shampoo bottles, pull them out at a medium pace, and let's go. Let's go. I gain like 3 new subs a day on average. Hopefully the next big thing is gonna be Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Not just in Metacritic scores, but people searching for it. And that maybe with some Metroid Prime 4 Beyond shorts, if I could make a compelling series, maybe just with once the game comes out, a little bit of coverage on it leading up to the game coming out, doing some reactions for the trailers and stuff like that. Your channel could get a new little pump up. You'll get to 160 though. It'll happen. But yeah, there's got to be something else to reignite. Like give it that Tears of the Kingdom approach again. They call it lightning in a bottle. It's shampoo in a bottle. Tabby Cat Games. I come in at a weird time. There's no better time than a weird time. Welcome in, Tabby. Here is your celebration cupcake. Mr. Black, welcome, Mr. Black. Me likey. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here, Mr. Black. I'm glad that you're able to make it to a stream. How has the promotion been at work? How's it going? Looks like you're keeping busy, which is good. I hope work is going well. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I hope you're having fun too, amongst the extra work hours, right? But good for you on succeeding. Keep it up. Go for that next promotion too, Mr. Black. Go for not just 1, but 2. Get that second one in there. You're sure to make it on time? I'm glad you got here. Paul Gale just put a video of Peach on a skateboard and the channel will grow. Maybe I should do that. Forget about all the gaming stuff. Just put Peach on the skateboard and become the dog gamer. Yeah. Going great and glad to be here. Might be getting another promotion soon. That's what I'm talking about. Good, Mr. Black. Dude, get that other promotion. Well, you must be doing something well at work if you're getting promotion potentially after promotion. What did you figure out was causing... Oh. I'm so jealous I can't skateboard for nothing. Oh, Tabby Cat Games. I played this earlier, but I'll play it again.
Yeah, so we definitely have quite a smooth board that could turn really well. Look at this thing. Turning really well. Woo! It's nice. It is slick. Totally worth the investment. Let's go! For comparison's sake, cowabunga for life.
Yeah. The difference in quality, by the way, in the trucks and the wheels and everything. Oh, it's like it's very noticeable on the 25th anniversary Pokemon skateboard that I showed versus my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles skateboard from 1989. Also, hi Peach. Peach heard her name and heard skateboard, and she's like, yeah, I know how to skateboard, everybody. I'm a pro. Yeah, you are a pro, Peach. But yeah, that old skateboard, it's been ridden on for 35 years, 36 years, and it's still good. But the new one, oh, the rubber, the wheels, the trucks, the balance, the turn factor. Peach has not ridden on the Pokemon one yet. Only the Ninja Turtle one. I don't need a shower today. It's just Peach. It's just Peach. Peach. They don't understand. Why do you do this? I do it because I love the cheese in your ears. I don't have cheese in my ears. Yeah, you got cheese in there. I don't have cheese in my ears. Well, if it's cheese or wax or something, it tastes wonderful. It tastes wonderful. You don't understand. Chat, you don't understand. This guy, his earwax tastes like cheese, and I just love it. Well, thanks for telling people that. It's kind of embarrassing. I meant it as a compliment. You meant it as a compliment, but here I am, like, telling people that my ears taste like cheese. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but thanks, Peach. Wow. Peach is excited. Yeah, she is. Let's see. Dogs grow channels. Yeah, I mean, right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this channel just hit 7,000 right now, thanks to Peach. Her little bit of screen time, it makes sense. If we hit 7,000 tonight, I'm gonna know why. It's gonna happen. Let me see. We're gonna end the stream probably soon. By the way, we'll probably go for a few more minutes, get in some more questions, talk some more gaming. Maybe we'll search X real quick just to see. Oh, Robbie Reigns is over there on X, helping promote the stream. Oh, Peach is back. Pokemon. I like cheese. Joycey J, that's my hesitation in getting in a dog. I don't like dogs licking me. You know, Joycey, I was forever only a let dogs lick my hands kind of person. I guess legs wouldn't bother me either. Hands or legs. I suppose arms. But that's it. Never a lip guy with dogs. Still not. Never a face, ears, nose, neck, nothing. Peach has become the exception. She's so cute. She's so fun. She's so crazy, wild. I still don't like it, but I allow it, and it's fun and funny, and I go for it. But if you don't, my wife says, Joycey, get the dog. It's wife approved. Do you wanna tell the chat why they should get a dog?
Dogs are the best.
You heard it. Dogs are the best. You could set from the very beginning, because Peach won't go crazy on my wife's ears or nose or the kids' ears or nose, because they put the line of like, no, I'm a sucker though. And I'm like, I see her little tail waggling so much. I'm like, just go for it. Just do it. So she doesn't bother them. So if your thing is like, oh, that's my hesitation with a dog, I don't like dogs licking me, you let it be known very early on, like, no licking, and they won't go for it. And if you're like, I don't even know about like licking my hands and stuff like that, you put the no, they won't. You have a friend that's coming over and that person's like, come on, I'm all yours, come get me. They will see that person and be like, you're my licking person, and Joycey, you're my mama. I don't lick you, but I love you, in a different way. Yeah, they'll do it. Peach was checking if there were any crusty wusties in the ear. Yeah, that's right. I had to whisper it, although my wife just took her outside. But yeah, she goes crazy for the crusty wusties. Yesterday, she had a big walkie-talkie, and I said it, and she went wild. And we went on a walkie-talkie around the block, and she had a lot of fun. Like, she got pooped. She got pooped because her little legs were going, all around, right? And then later she's like zonked out on the bed at the end of the night. And I was like, boy, Peach liked that walkie-talkie. She went, like, are you still offering it to me? I'm exhausted, but I'll still probably go on one. She's funny. Pokemon fan. Do that on Nate's channel, you will get into 160k. Maybe that's the approach I need. Like the Flaming Master Sword has helped Nate on some streams. We've had some very successful, contributions on Nate's streams with the Flaming Master Sword or the Flaming Arrows, the Flaming Shoryuken into the pool, different Flaming Master Sword, different Yoga Fire, different Yoga Flame, different Yoga Flame. Man, there's been a little bit of a theme when I issue a challenge for the chat on Nate's streams. Oh, more often than not, those work. But maybe don't do the shorts, Paul. That's not what Nintendo Prime needs. Nintendo Prime needs Princess Peach, the dog, on your Pokemon skateboard. And just give Nate that video. 160,000. Yeah. Maybe. I'm at 80% Team Kitty Cat at the moment. Oh, Joycey J, I love cats too. I mean, you see Mario. Cats are wonderful also. Especially, well, I don't know about especially, but like if you get like a kitten at the 6-8 week mark, oh, and you're nursing that little kitten.
Nope.
That become. My wife's like, nope, dog.
Dogs are greater than cats.
The cat will become your best little friend, and also a little bit more efficient at cleaning himself or herself. Kitty litter, you could get no odor kitty litter boxes. Get 2, put them in different zones. It just takes a couple of months, if that, to get them potty trained. And you've got little laser pointer cat toys. Like, cats are awesome too. I mean, I love cats and dogs pretty much equally. Yeah. Roger Enyart asking the important question, by the way. Who all is picking up Pokemon ZA this week? Peach is back. Reese decided to stay out with husband. Otherwise, she would have been here. You could teach them not to lick you. Yeah, that's true. Reese is my only face watcher. I agree with Mrs. PGN. Get the dog. Yes, I agree. Oh, people responding to Roger, me. Not all dogs lick, but if you give them the opportunity, Aaron Raths, some of them will go for it. Headed to Best Buy after a doctor appointment on Thursday. Nice. That's true. Not all dogs lick. Yeah. Peach is my girl. Yeah, she's like the mascot, I guess, here. Wife is right. Dogs all the way. Yeah, but my wife definitely favors Peach over Mario. The cat. The dog over the cat, I should say. As far as the characters go, I have to ask. Fire is my friend. Mr. Black. Oh, I wish I... Oh, dang it. I don't have anything right now. Oh, that's a good thought. I should have done a yoga fire in my office as part of the celebration. That'd have been cool. Right here? Alright. Yoga flame. Man. That would have been fun. Litter box or outside potties. I always lean for outside. I've already had cat dreams. Oh, Joycey J. I think a kitty is in your near future. Everyone loves dogs. Mr. Black dropping those nice emojis. More people like dogs than cats, plenty of people like cats. A good amount of folks like both. I happen to like both because I've had very positive experiences with both. But some people just really don't like dogs because ruin the floor, scratch the door, destroy your shoes, your wires, your controllers, pee in the house, bark, annoying, needy. But the same thing is beautiful, happy, smiling, protecting, loving to be around you, to play with, to play catch, to have fun. Some people don't like cats. Don't come to you, don't play, don't like them spraying to mark their territory, aren't as showing that they're happy to see you when you get home. But some have the cat experience where come, cuddle to you, purr, look at you with soft, delicate eyes, will play with a laser, will be potty trained, don't have a tendency of spraying at all, clean, groom themselves, very elegantly, don't knock over things. So you could have a bunch of positive or negative experiences of either and really like or dislike one or the other. I happen to have, great dog growing up, great cats growing up, grandma's dog, cats, boom, 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 this way, that way, you name it. But that's not everybody. That's okay. Cat farts are way worse. I don't think Mario has farted in front of us in like almost 5 years, so I don't know. Mr. Black. Now cats do lick, but not as much as dogs. Cats lick, but their tongues are different. Dog tongue, big, wet, slobbery. Cat tongue, smaller, more coarse, little like sandpaper. Dogs and cats are all the place, just depends on the breed. Hey, player essence. OJ just liked my tweet. Well, OJ, you should hop in here right now if he could hear it somehow. Oh, Peach is back. She's like, you guys talking about me? Yeah, we are. Let's see, what else? Humans can win the worst trophy too. I'm so sorry I missed the beginning. Depends on the cat. My boy cat loves to give only me kisses on the forehead. Sometimes he'll give me 10 to 20 licks and sometimes just a few, plus a few headbutts. Cats are just misunderstood. Paul, you can definitely spew fireballs with Wild Turkey 101 and Everclear. Just saying, Mr. Black. I've got some of the Rocks Terramana, and it's fine. Oh, Peach, okay, I'll bring you up. But it's not 50%. It's only like 40. So I can't do a fireball to celebrate. I would love to do a fireball right now, though, to celebrate the 6,000. Actually, wait a minute. This is a little bit of a... Well, I don't know about anniversary celebration, but this is a little bit of a deja vu I'm having. Mr. Black, you were the first winner. You were the winner of the 5,000, weren't you? When we hit 5,000, you were the winner of that first stream on July 2nd, huh? Where we did the 5,000 giveaway. That's funny. That's pretty cool. Well, we may or may not have a giveaway today, but if we do, Peach will be the deliverer of it. She's obsessed. Tsukino Ame. I feed a stray cat one day. He was in my yard one night. He was golden with brown stripe. That's cute. Cats do that too, especially when they're mad at you. Yes, cat pee is the worst. We have the right litter for Mario. 2 litter boxes for him. He goes in each one, covers it up. Perfect. 0 problems. Doesn't poop in the house at all. We will have had Mario for 5 years on March 3rd. Yeah, because we got him on Nintendo Switch's anniversary, March 3rd, 2021. Wow, we're going to have him for 5 years. He just turned 5 in September. and then we'll have had him for 5 years in March. We got him at like 5.5 months. Peach, we got at 8 weeks old. We got her at 8 weeks old, and now she's a big dog. No, I'm just kidding, Peach. You're still a little dog. You're just chunky. Remember the doctor's diagnosis of Peach? Chunky. Cats don't spray if neutered. I like that dogs alert to people. I fix all my animals. All my cats loved when I come home. Oh, worst smell. Hi, Peach. Not sure 40% would ignite or put out the fireball. It would put it out. Mr. Black had put it out. It needs to be 50 or above for Nate's stream. Streams, plural. I went to buy. I had to go to the store and buy. I'm like looking around like I need 50 or 155. This one will do. I don't care how it tastes or whatever. That wasn't the point. The point was Nate's streams needed some fireball action. eShop card. Yes, I got roughy with it. Heck yeah. That was cool, Mr. Black. That was cool. Dang, a lot has happened since that first one. July 2nd was that first live stream. Well, we did the live stream June 5th or June 4th for the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. That was fun outside the Best Buy. Like the giveaway live stream for the first time. That was that July 2nd one for birthday /5000. And then August started like streams on a little bit more regular basis. And here we are. 2 months of like regularly doing this, and yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of gift cards we've given out. Man, gift cards and coins. Games? What an awesome community. Point is fireball spitting. Yes, sir. Now I do have gasoline. I'm not putting gasoline in my mouth. I'm not doing that. Could I pause for a moment? Get the Master Sword ready and do a Flamin' Pool Master Sword jump for my 6,000th? The stream would have to restart though, because I'd have to convert the stream from what it is now to an iPhone stream on the tripod outside. Hope that the chat comes back, because we've got 19 watching now with 42 likes. Set up the Master Sword. Get it fire ready. And do a Flamin' Master Sword or a Flamin' Master Sword pool jump. It's tempting. Dang, if this stream went late enough, I would do it in the rain, because it's going to rain tonight. That would be pretty dope. Cold air. Steam coming off the flaming blade. Glistening over the pool light. That could be fun. Not in the mouth gas. No. No gas in the mouth. Gas on the Master Sword, though? That could do it. Joycey J with you should run and jump off the roof with a flaming Master Sword while doing a yoga flame. Maybe, Joycey J. Maybe. Pokemon Dan also saying off the roof. Tabby Cat Games also saying off the roof. Dang, all of you saying jump off the roof. Whew. Tall Show with the congrats on 6K, by the way. I remember when I became subscriber number 1,000. Are you serious about that, Tall Show? Were you number 1,000? That's a while ago. call in and do it during Nate's stream? I mean, maybe. That's a possibility. The Great Wah. Hey, Paul, congrats. Hey, the Great Wah, welcome. Mr. Black, is that Master Sword metal? Have you not seen... Okay, Mr. Black, I don't know if I'm going to do it right now. But, have you not seen this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's metal. What? Huh? I did say that. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, check this out. It's short, but dang is it dope. Look at that. Look at that flaming Master Sword. Ain't that epic? Whew. Epic. You know what's also epic? Flaming bow and arrow. And Master Sword. We've had some pretty cool moments on Nintendo Prime streams over the years. I cannot endorse jackassery until my lawyer approves. Wait, do I have hold on, do I have this one too? I don't see that one. I do see this one though. Gosh, I love a good yoga flame. I love a good yoga flame.
James believes
Nobody cares about what James believes. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Robbie Rains, for that, by the way. $6,000. Dang, that's pretty cool. Well, oh, Tall Show, you said I said it on the stream. Okay. Mr. Black, ideas, yes. Aaron Rath, thank you again. Tabby Cat Games, that's awesome. I have seen your Master Sword, just wasn't sure on the material. I do have this plastic one, Mr. Black. This one, I dare not light on fire. It would melt. This one's really nice. But the metal one I have is really cool because, yeah, it allows me to light it up on fire. Do it from the roof. Why you press the buttons for the sword and didn't fire at the same time? Have you done archery work before? Yeah, the Great Wah. Yeah. I'm an archery instructor. Not a high tier archery instructor, but I've taught archery before. I'm an archery instructor, licensed. Yeah. Oh, do I have that there? I've done cool arrow tricks before, like firing 2 arrows off at once at a time. 3 even. 3 is not as clean as 2, but yeah. 2 plenty of times. Paul inspires me to make more vids. Missed you, man. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Black. It's good to see you in the chat. Like I said, there's a little bit of nostalgia when, like, oh, wait a minute. We're having our 6,000. You won the 5,000 one. And it's been a while because, like you said, busy at work and stuff like that. But still, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for commenting. Roger with the $22 a day. Shiny Metric Trainer with the 5. Paul Gale Network with the 1. Appreciate you all. Peach agrees too. Yep. I think the plastic one is the one I saw recently. Ah, yes, Mr. Black. Yeah. That one I did in my unsheathing video, kind of, for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment in the countdown. Okay. Okay. I think that's going to do it for the stream. We ended up not hitting Nintendo 64 total. Otherwise, we'd be giving away the Super Mario 3D All-Stars 3-coin set. But that's all right. We had a great stream. We talked about the Pokemon leaks and how we're kind of avoiding them. Whoa! We got Mr. Black just as the... this is why you just don't end the stream. Mr. Black, do the stunt to get another 10. Thank you, Mr. Black. Big 10 right here. Big thank you. And just like that, we're actually past halfway now. That's pretty cool. So we're close-ish to that Nintendo 64 mark. Thank you, Mr. Black. Do the stunt to get another 10. Well, what can I do? What can I do right now? The only possible thing is the gasoline with the fire. I'll come back for sure, you know it. You know what? How about this? How about for the 6400 stream, when we hit 6400, we make it a guaranteed today we're gonna do something fire related. We'll do it in advance. We'll secure it in advance. We'll just say that. I'm already planning on some 160,000 and or Nintendo Prime 3rd anniversary ideas for his stream that are fire related. Because you gotta help a brother out, you know what I mean? That's what friends do, you know? Yeah, help out and have some fun. Have some fun. So something in Nate's not too distant future I'll be doing, as long as he wants. As long as he wants me to do it on his channel during a live stream. But we'll do something fire related. But we'll do this one now. We'll say when we get 6400 here, we'll plan on that one. Because right now, I don't have any ingredients to create a yoga fire. And though I have some gas for the Master Sword, even still, I gotta take my phone, stick it on the tripod, reboot the stream, which means probably kick everyone off and everyone come back, unless if I redirect it. There is a possible thing to do the, all channel members. Oh, that means that gray people would not be able to come to it, because if I scheduled it for like in 5 minutes, all members will get to be a part of the stream. Anyone gray right now would be omitted. So that's something, because we experimented once, like, what does all this stuff mean? And we found out, shoot, it kicks everybody gray out, and you can't even watch, which is good and bad. In the moment, it was just see what it did, you know. I don't know how to redirect the stream when changing to another stream. I mean, it would work. we'll do it. We'll do it soon. We'll do it soon. If I'm thinking like January 15th, we'll hit 7,000. That means 6,400. That's got to be like halfway in there, right? Ish. You know, a month and 6 weeks or something like that. A month and 7 weeks from now. We're looking at November 20th ish. I think by December 4th we'll hit 6,400. So maybe when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes out, around that time, this channel should be at 6,400. We'll do a Yoga Fire or a Yoga Flame live. So maybe from the get-go, I'll start that stream off on my iPhone on the tripod. Because right now, even if let's see what happens. I don't think it's going to work. Let's just see. Curiosity's sake. If I go on YouTube right now, and I go to live, and I go live, next, go live. What happens? Well, it looks like I'm live times 2 over here on the existing PGN Live and on here, the new PGN Live in vertical mode. But yeah, it is not the same stream. It's 2 different streams. I could jump pretty far, Mr. Black. I could pull it off. Okay, I'm going to close this stream. It was just a little bit of an experiment. Oh, you got the notification. Okay, so it worked. Okay, cool. Well, at least it's good to know the notifications work. I'm a good jumper myself, lol. Good to hear, good to hear. All right, everybody. This has been a fun stream. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel and the growth. So many people here joined the community sometime leading up to 5,000, which was over the summer during the whole Nintendo Switch 2 countdown series, or Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct countdown series, or during the DK Bonanza countdown series, or right up until today. You know what I mean? But I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat day after day, week after week. It's so cool to have y'all here. New folks slowly coming in. Almost 50 likes, Robbie Reigns 1. That's super cool. Hope you're all having a good time on the channel, enjoying the content, enjoying the shorts. Hey, yeah, you're right. Dang, we've got 48 likes, 21 watching. Can we hit 50? Let's get that 50. Appreciate you, Paul says, I Byzantium. Thank you, I Byzantium. I appreciate you being here too. I could jump pretty dang far too. Dang, Mr. Black. We got a lot of fast jumpers, a lot of far jumpers. You ever jump through fire? I've jumped through fire. Jumping through fire is pretty cool. I guess Charizard's got to be my spirit animal. Did I say aminal? Charizard's got to be my spirit animal. Fitty, come on, likey. That's right. Come on, get that Fitty. That Loch Ness monster. Treat Fitty. Treat Fitty. I have. Heck yeah, Mr. Black. You know what's up. Many times? Oh, yeah. When do you think Splatoon Raiders will be released? I'm going to go with like a March or May next year. I think it's going to be like something like an Animal Crossing Kirby time period to maybe ARMS time period. We'll say March to May. That's my range. I ran track and field back in the day, so I did all the jumps. Very cool. Very cool. The Great Wall. Tabby Cat Games. My daughter will mix words. Container becomes constanister. Constanister. At least that's a good combo. That's a good marriage of words. Jumping across big bonfires. Oh, yeah. Big sand pits carved out with a lot of wood in them, with big fires that are so big that they cover the depth of like this 3 foot deep sand pit, and yet somehow have like 4 feet of flame on top. So we're talking about like 7 foot tall flames, maybe 6 foot tall flames, thanks to the wood occupying a little bit of that fire pit space, and just running, jumping through the. Like, ah, man, that's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Sometimes by a river. Yeah. Who else calls Rivali ravioli? Do you think Nintendo will show the release date in the expected February Direct? I wouldn't be surprised if we get the release date to Splatoon Raiders before the February Direct. But yeah, I think by then we'll get it. Because I could see Nintendo just in the same way how they dropped it out of nowhere. Maybe they'll release the date out of nowhere. Maybe it's a different marketing plan. Yes, also flames as high as 10 feet. Oh, that's cool. Ah, man. Awesome, Mr. Black. Alrighty. I think that's going to do it. One more time. Roger, Enyart, Mr. Black, and Shiny Metro Trainer, thank you so much for the contributions to the stream, for the super chats, for the gifted donos. Thank you, Paul Gale Network. Too. And yeah. Stay tuned for tomorrow's shorts. Thanks for joining me on this 6,000 celebration stream. Hope you all have a good rest of your night. Nintendo Prime should be starting his stream soon. When's Nate gonna go on? I'll probably see you there. Oh, 6 o'clock. Looks like Nate's gonna go live in 17 minutes. So maybe I'll see you there. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow for another PGN Live. Bye, everybody. Take it easy. Dropping those good emojis. I think they should capitalize Splatoon Raiders, though. Yeah. I think they will. Cool. Yeah, Nate is live at 9. Yeah, 9 live Eastern. 6 here, Pacific. Cool. This is good. Also, nice transition going into Nate's stream, so that's pretty fun. Alrighty. See you, Roger. See you, Mr. Black. Look at all those emojis. Tall Show and Mr. Black just dropped all of them. Dang. Those are pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I forgot the last one. I put Wind Waker, King of Red Lions. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. 8 Central, that's right. Take care, everybody. Thanks again. It's been awesome. Here's to hitting 6,400 by December 4th, Metro Prime's anniversary, or release date. Metro Prime 4 Beyond's release date. We'll make it a release date party, and we'll have some Yoga Fire involved. Yeah.